What's up, y'all? Welcome to Nostalgic Cinema. Today we're going to be covering the top 10 highest grossing movies of 2024 so far. This first half of the year, we have seen some awesome movies, but quite a few have underperformed at the box office for a lot of different factors. This past Memorial Day weekend, we saw the lowest box office for the holiday weekend in 30 years, and that's really not a good look for the movie industry and the theaters. While a lot of box office results were underwhelming, not every box office was so doom and gloom. The top 10 highest box office earners is obviously subject to change because we still have half of the year where there are a lot of big releases remaining, like Deadpool and Wolverine and Joker 2 coming out. As well as that, the box office for Furiosa is creeping up to The Beekeeper and is just 8 million behind. So we could definitely see Furiosa slide into the 10th spot. And Bad Boys 4 is already at 105 million worldwide, so we'll probably see it in the top 10 before its theatrical release comes to an end because it started off really strong. Then we got If at ninth with 160 million, The Fall Guy at 165 million, Bob Marley One Love at 179 million. So for spots 10 through 7, they are all within $30 million of each other, and I think they could all get bumped off the list as the year goes on. Because I think there are at least 4 movies still to come this year that can cross that $180 million threshold. And then coming in at sixth highest box office, we have the Garfield movie at 192 million, which is really surprising to me, but that's a huge win, and it's still in theaters, so the number will rise a little bit more. And starting off with the top 5 highest earners, in fifth we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire with 201 million, and there's a huge $120 million jump up to the number 4 spot with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes with 360 million. The Apes franchise is still going strong, and with that box office, I see the series continuing, and then we have another huge jump to the next spot at number 3 with Kung Fu Panda 4 bringing in a whopping $543 million, joining the half a billion club, which is awesome. And it's the highest animated movie of the year so far, and a huge win for the studio. I'm just wondering how many Kung Fu Panda movies they can make, which I guess if they're still making half a billion dollars, they're going to keep making them. They'll probably lose that top grossing animated spot to Inside Out 2 or definitely to Despicable Me 4 when it comes out, but we will have to see what happens. Then coming in at the number 2 spot on this list, we have Godzilla X Kong The New Empire with $567 million, which continues off the success of the franchise and shows it's a huge box office draw. And all of the MonsterVerse movies are the movies that you want to see on the big screen for the big action scenes, and that definitely helped it a lot. I enjoyed it on the big screen. And of course, at the number 1 spot, we have Dune Part 2, earning 711 million worldwide. Dune Part 2 was one you definitely needed to see on the big screen. I'd say it had the strongest word of mouth and had people talking to get a lot of the movie-going audience intrigued. So even people that didn't know anything about Dune went and saw the movie. So far, Dune Part 2's $711 million box office worldwide is enough to take the top spot as of now. Huge win for Warner Brothers. We will have to see if any of the upcoming movies are able to top Dune 2's box office, and if so, will any movies make it over $1 billion this year? It really wouldn't be a good look if we don't get at least one movie into the billion-dollar club this year, but I think we stand a chance to have it happen, and my guess on the most likely movies to hit $1 billion this year are Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, Joker 2, and Inside Out 2, based off their past movies' box office, and other reasons I'll cover in a future video. Do y'all think there's a movie or movies that will reach a billion or top Dune Part 2, or will Dune Part 2 711 million hold the number 1 spot all year? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more movie content coming soon.